Okay, I cannot believe the amount of pollen around here. Everything is yellow. I don't know the camera spot, but look at my windshield. Like pollen dust. There it goes. Do it again. Oh. Even the school bus has more pollen on the top. I haven't seen pollen like this since I was a kid. They used to scare us when I was a kid. They would say it was all acid rain, but it wasn't. It was pollen. Sneaky buggers, eh? Imagine government doing something like that. Could you imagine? So I stayed well away from the... Oh, you guys, just leave me alone. Okay. Okay. I'm going home. I'm not playing anymore today. So, those two little gardens, I trimmed those little two gardens around there. You can't see the tomato cages around the far ones there to keep the deer out. But I had to weed all that. And it's like 38 degrees with the humidex. Deer flies, horse flies, and believe it or not, sand flies and friggin' mosquitoes biting me in 38 degree weather doing that. Looks good, but that was brutal. I'm like, this can't be happening to me. I'm trauma. I want to curl up in a ball and cry. That was nasty. Ah, scrap metal. Oh well. But another 2.5 hours there. I figured I was going to get 2, so yesterday I was short now because not yesterday, the day before, my client, it was pretty, I think it felt hotter than what it is today, but I know today is hotter. And she was like, she sent me home an hour early because I think she was afraid I was going to die. It's like, you're too good to work or go home. It didn't take much to convince me. I was like, yeah, like I could have pushed that extra hour, but yeah, I thought I was going to be there a little bit longer, which I'm glad I'm not. I'm done. 5.5 hour day, not bad, but in this heat doing that kind of labor, and it was too hot to wear the mosquito net, right? Deer flies, horse flies, black flies, and sand flies, and mosquitoes biting me in 38 degrees. I cannot let that go. School buses behind me, and the top of the school bus is all pollen. Even the water's all full of pollen. I haven't seen pollen like this since I was a kid. Seriously, for everything's just yellow. It's like if you're trying to keep something clean, like good luck. But what does it is, if you get a ridiculous amount of rain, which we got a lot of rain in the last month, you get a lot of rain, and then you get a lot of heat, and it just makes the pollen go nuts. Like this year, I don't think I've seen as many bees, wasps, and hornets, and I haven't seen flies like this in a long time. No, I didn't miss them, but it's nice to see the bees again. But some sort of weird ass bug hit me in the head today. He kamikazed me, and then he nearly knocked himself out, so he was on the ground. And I'm like, you stupid bastard, what are you doing? I picked him up. It was a weird color. It looked like a pine bug, but it was like 5 different colors. Then it took off again. But he had to hit me in the head. Like, why do they do that? I got hit by a cicada in the head one time. Like, he head bunted me. I saw his eyeballs coming at me. And he head butted me right between the eyes. And man, it freaking hurt. Like, he hit me like full force. He was on the ground a little stunned too. And I was like, you stupid. Cicadas are pretty stupid bugs though. There we go. Wave to the schoolie bus driver, going to get the kids. Oh, we're good. Fire truck's barreling down on me. Oh, better watch something go sucked out the window here. Okay, I thought we were about to die. I shouldn't have pulled out though. That corner's it's a weird corner. It is a bit of a blind corner, so if somebody's at normal speed, no problem. But if they come around the corner just as you're pulling out, you got to floor it, because they won't have enough time to slow down before they ram into you. If I wake up with friggin' flowers on my face tomorrow, I'm blaming the bees. Job that I did, I didn't get paid yet. We're back to the, am I going to be getting a chainsaw or cash? Depends on poor Gary there. He's got circulation problems, and so he doesn't always feel like tinkering stuff. But if I'm lucky and I can get a hold of tree Kong, but he's got to run perfect though, like really need a reliable saw that could hold me off for the season for the big saw, which would help me out financially. If I could get them for $400 worth of labor, it'd take me the whole season to get it. But like the agreement would be like, if I take the saw, I got to take the saw. And if it breaks, well, too bad for me. You still get 20 hours of labor. That's the new parking lot. We're gonna throw some crushed stone on it, and I don't know if that's Merlin or can't see who's driving. Oh, I'm all bit up, guys. Dried out like a prune. People do appreciate the stuff I do for them, though. That means a lot to me. It does. When your clients care like that, like they, you could just see it in their face how happy they are, and whatever when you do the stuff you do for them. You know what I mean? And I think more young men need that in their lives. Like I gotta get that done too. So that I'm gonna wait. I could push for the rest of the afternoon and get that done, but nah. I used to work with a British guy named John, nicest guy you'd ever meet. He was an aviation mechanic. He was British, so you had all these sayings, right? Only Mad Dog and Englishman would be working in the midday heat. That saying goes back to Egypt, when they were, sending Egypt and India and places like that when the colony was there, and it's like we were the foreigners, I guess. They all thought we were nuts working in the midday heat, because you work in the morning till night, right? Like only the white man works morning till night. Everybody else works in the extreme morning or the extreme evening. They take a siesta in the middle of the day because they're not stupid. Us, no, we work out in the we're out there with the wild dogs out in the midday heat. Yeah, Mad Dogs and Englishmen. The midday heat. But this Mad Dog did pretty good today, so did the my dad's truck is yellow. Everything has a yellow tinge. But I want to get my garden out though, especially with all that pollen flying around. I definitely want to get my garden out, because if I get all that pollen on there and then it rains, and oh boy, guys, my garden will be the garden of gardens. It'll be Mount Gardenishness, whatever. Good job, Silver Pellet. Thumbs up for the Silver Pellet. Thumbs up for Snippy Shark. Thumbs up for my chainsaw working in this heat. I don't like running my equipment in this kind of heat, but and tomorrow we'll see how brutal of a day that's going to be. I got work no matter which way I go. I got work. So if my other client, my buddy, says, "Are you insane? We're not working in that." Not that we haven't. Like, I'll work unless I really can't work, you know.